which means the significance of 2023 is that it will mark the start of the last 7 years before the time of the nations officially expires.
As we enter 2023, it's possible that we may witness significant events foretold in Bible prophecy. While some of you may face personal challenges this year, it's important to remember that these struggles are not meant to break you, but to strengthen and prepare you for the extraordinary power of God to work in your life. We must take note of what Paul says in 2 Corinthians 12. He wrote how God revealed to him that his power is made perfect in weakness. And then Paul said, "Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest upon me." Paul faced many challenges and hardships during his life, including being beaten, mocked, and imprisoned. But despite these difficulties, he was a man of great power. Through the work of the Holy Spirit, he was able to heal and even raise the dead, demonstrating the transformative power of God at work in his life. This was possible because Paul persevered through hardships, maintained his faith in God, and remained on his side. Another powerful story that would remind us how God can bring good out of even the most difficult circumstances is that of Joseph. After being thrown into a pit and made a slave, Joseph experienced many hardships and may have felt abandoned by God. However, through his faith and perseverance, he was able to fulfill his purpose and be used by God to powerfully save not only his family, but the entire nation. But the spark for that was number 1, him experiencing hardship, and number 2, remaining righteous through those hardships. Even when he was imprisoned, he remained faithful to God and resisted temptation, as demonstrated by his refusal to succumb to the advances of Potiphar's wife. This commitment to righteousness ultimately led him to fulfill his purpose. Similar to Joseph, Job also faced many hardships in his life, including the loss of his family, wealth, and even his health. He did not curse God or blame him for his difficulties, but instead displayed an unwavering hope and trust in him. When he lost money, he would say things like, "Well, the Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away." When he lost loved ones, he would say things like, "Though he slay me yet, I will hope in him." Those around him may have thought he was insane for his continued devotion to God despite the hardships he faced. But it was his faith and righteousness that ultimately allowed Job to overcome his challenges and be restored by God. He remained faithful and determined, and as a result, he was able to pass his test. If you are currently facing a test or anticipate one in the future, take inspiration from these stories and remember the power of faith and perseverance. Always remember that God allows you to face challenges not to break you, but to test you. Instead of questioning why difficult times are happening to you, try to see them as opportunities to grow and pass the test. Everyone will face some form of test in their lives, whether it be related to finances, health, or relationships. Look at these challenges as opportunities to prove yourself and to come out stronger on the other side. When you're facing personal challenges, say this to yourself: God is preparing me for something big, something that will bring glory to His kingdom and strengthen my testimony. In order for me to be ready for this, I must first pass a test. Without facing difficulties and relying on God's grace to get through them, we cannot truly demonstrate our faith. These trials give us a chance to share our story of how we were able to persevere and overcome through faith in God. So, if you have not yet faced a difficult challenge, just keep living and be prepared for when it does come. Remember that when it does, you should not let yourself become depressed. Instead, see it as an opportunity to show your faith in God. Even if you are facing a health crisis or it seems like your prayers are not being answered, you can demonstrate your faith by continuing to praise and glorify God. As you move into the new year, remember that if you are faced with a trial or storm, do not let it shake your faith or obedience. Instead, use it as an opportunity to prove yourself to God and to those around you that you are able to pass the test with your faith and trust in Him intact.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories.